Available now. Link below.
In tonight's explosive special report, we dive headfirst into the heart of a legal storm that's brewing over New York, a storm that threatens to engulf our nation's very principles of justice and fairness at the center of a verdict so stunning it sent shockwaves throughout the corridors of power and into the homes of everyday Americans. Trump's attorney, Alina Habba, unloads with a ferocity that's as breathtaking as it is necessary, vowing that this fight is far from over. They will not get away with it, she declares, setting the stage for a legal showdown that could redefine the boundaries of political warfare in our country. This isn't just another courtroom drama, it's a battle for the soul of America. And the stakes? Nothing less than the future of our republic. Stay with us for a report that you simply cannot afford to miss, culminating in a final thought that promises to leave you questioning everything. Hey folks, before we dive deeper into our political report, let me share something crucial. Just as we're committed to bringing you the unvarnished truth, our partners at the Patriot Gold Group are committed to protecting your wealth. With the economic uncertainty looming and the stock market more volatile than ever, isn't it time that you consider safeguarding your future? The Patriot Gold Group offers a no-fee-for-life IRA for your retirement, turning instability into security. Call 888-857-9437 now for a free investor guide. Remember, it's not just about surviving the storm, it's about thriving in it. Mention Next News for the best-in-class service. Now back to the story. As we unfold the layers of the New York fraud verdict against former President Donald Trump, a narrative emerges starkly contrasting the ideals of justice and fairness that we hold dear in America. Spearheading Trump's defense is Alina Habba, an attorney whose resolve in the face of what many see as politically charged assault is nothing short of heroic. Habba's determination to fight back is not just about defending a client, it's a battle cry for truth and integrity against a system seemingly manipulated by political agendas. The verdict handed down by Judge Arthur Engoron, imposing a more than $350 million fine on Trump and restricting his business activities in New York, is unprecedented in its severity and implications. Furthermore, the additional fines levied against Trump's sons, Don Jr. and Eric, add a personal dimension to what is already a highly contentious legal ordeal. It's actually illegal. They will not get away with it, vows Habba, echoing the sentiments of millions who see this as a miscarriage of justice rather than a fair ruling. Take a look.
I think the biggest message I can give the American people tonight is that he's not going to get away with it. Letitia James is not going to get away with it. The Biden administration is not going to get away with it. There is a point, and I want to say something that different than I normally do. We have the order now. I'm free to speak. And let me just say, as somebody who sat there in the trial, Sean, and I'm so happy you invited me on to say this, they will not get away with it. We will come at them. We will come hard, and we will literally fight until the truth comes out. There was nothing wrong. President Trump has done nothing wrong. All he has done is won a campaign, and that is scaring them because they know when he goes back in November 2024, he is going to clean house. And that is truly the problem. It's not about Mar-a-Lago's worth. It's not worth $18 million. It's worth probably $1.5 billion at the least. It is not worth Trump Tower, 40 Wall Street. That's not what this is about, Sean. You know it, and I know it. This is the new form of election interference. This is a campaign that cannot succeed with Biden and Kamala. So what they have to do is weaponize DAs and AGs, have Soros back them, fund them, Reid Hoffman back them, fund them, and come after Trump, everything Trump, including his children, his company, employees that are working for him, doing their job. That is the desperation of our country at this moment, which is about to go into world war. This is crazy. And it is sick. It's Trump derangement syndrome. That's literally the best thing I could explain to you. And just know this, and for all those people that understand what is going on, we will win, we will fight, because the facts are on our side. There are politicized judges, there are politicized DAs and AGs, but I do not have a doubt that in the end we will succeed.
At the heart of this legal quagmire is Letitia James, New York's Attorney General, whose pursuit of Trump has been relentless. Critics argue that James' actions are less about upholding the law and more about settling political scores, an endeavor that undermines the very fabric of our legal system. The courtroom, once a sacred ground for impartial justice, has, in the eyes of many, been tarnished by a display of casualness and political theater It should alarm every American citizen. Habba's fiery critique of James is not just about the legal proceedings, but a condemnation of a judicial process that appears skewed from the onset. Descriptions of James's casual sipping of Starbucks, shoes off in court, paint a picture of an attorney general too comfortable in her role as the arbiter of Trump's fate. This casual demeanor, as reported by Habba, symbolizes a deeper issue within our justice system, the conflation of legal proceedings with political objectives. The defense's stance is clear that Trump's financial dealings, the crux of the case against him, were transparent and within legal boundaries. The loans in question were repaid, and no parties reported financial harm. Challenging the narrative of fraud that James and her team have so vigorously pursued, this case then isn't about financial inaccuracies, but a concerted effort to undermine Trump's legacy and prevent his potential return to political office. The implications of this verdict are far-reaching, casting a shadow over the principles of due process and equal justice. If a figure as prominent as Trump can be targeted in such a manner, what message does this send about the state of our republic? It's a scenario that Habba and Trump's legal team are fighting, not just in the courts, but in the court of public opinion, where the battle for narrative is equally crucial. Habba's commitment to appealing the verdict is a testament to her belief in Trump's innocence and the broader principle of what justice should not be a tool of political retribution. We will win in the appellate division, she confidently asserts, signaling a fight that will extend far beyond the confines of a courtroom. Its determination is a beacon of hope for those who view the verdict as a dangerous precedent for the legal persecution of a political figure. The case against Trump is a litmus test for our legal system, challenging us to consider whether our courts are vessels of justice or instruments of political warfare. In this light, Habba's defense of Trump transcends the individuals. It becomes a defense of the rule of law itself. As the legal saga unfolds, the spotlight on James intensifies, raising questions about the motivations driving her pursuit of Trump. The scrutiny is not unwarranted, and in a system that prides itself on impartiality, the hint of bias is a case for concern. The role of attorney general is to uphold the law, irrespective of personal or political biases, a standard that critics have argued James has failed to meet in her handling of Trump's case. This legal battle, while centered on Trump, is emblematic of a larger struggle within America, a struggle between the forces of political vendetta and the ideals of justice and fairness. It's a narrative that Habba is keenly aware of, fighting not just for Trump's legal vindication, but for the preservation of judicial systems that remain impartial and just. As we approach the appeal, the stakes could not be higher. It's not just Trump's future that hangs in the balance, but the integrity of our legal institutions. Habba's resolve and the support of those who believe in Trump's innocence are beacons of hope in what many see as a dark time for American justice. Before our final thought, an important message from our own Gary Franchi.
That's right. With the 2024 election on our doorstep, the airwaves are saturated with calculated narratives designed to mislead and manipulate. My new book, The Silent Coup, serves as a critical countermeasure, exposing the underhanded tactics of those in power and their media enablers. Arm yourself with knowledge and question the status quo. Your copy is waiting. You will find the link in the video description. If you're lucky enough to go ahead and secure it, you might just find a special offer directly from me. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Gary. Make sure that you tap the link in the description to secure Gary's new book, The Silent Coup. And now for our final thought. In the crucible of our nation's history, a few moments so starkly illuminated the battle for the soul of our republic as the case against former President Donald Trump. This isn't merely a legal dispute. It's a clarion call to every American who believes in the sanctity of justice and the peril of politicizing our courts. Alina Habba's unwavering defense of Trump isn't just about one man's innocence. It's a testament to the enduring belief that in America, justice should be blind to political affiliations. As we stand on the precipice of a decision that could alter the fabric of our legal system, let's remember the values that define us. The fight waged by Trump's legal team transcends individual interests, challenging us to uphold the principles of fairness, integrity, and liberty. For if we allow the politicization of justice, we risk losing the very essence of our republic. Thank you for watching. If you got value from this report, don't forget to tap subscribe and tell a friend.
Congratulations, you made it to the end of the video. Now keep up your quest for truth with this next news report. And if you found our channel enlightening, join the millions who agree with you. Tap subscribe. Thank you for watching the Next News Network.